Hello my beautiful budgeting family, thank you so much for joining me for another video. I greatly appreciate it. But if you are new here, hi, my name is Kendra. I am a zero-based cash budgeter. I budget on a monthly and a weekly basis. I budget every single week because I get paid every single Thursday. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the content and consider becoming a subscriber. I would love to have you here. Thank you so much, and let's get into the video. All right, you guys, so this is my attempt at getting back on track. If you watched my last video, you would know that the whole month of June, I did not budget out any of my paychecks. I just swiped my credit card the whole time, and I do get direct deposit. So usually my checks go into my account. I budget that check, take the money out in the denominations that I choose, and then I spread them out through my envelopes. Like I stuff my bills binders, my sinking funds, savings challenges. If I have money left over to put towards my mortgage principal payments, I'll do that. But because I didn't do any budgeting for the month of June, I don't know what I have left from my checks that could go towards savings challenges, sinking funds, or even my mortgage principal. So I'm going to play catch up, and I'm going to be going backwards, and I have to do my monthly budget breakdown for the month of June, and then I'm going to budget out all 4 of my paychecks for that month to see what money I can actually allocate towards sinking fund, savings challenges, and my mortgage principal, if any. All right, so I'm bringing you guys along on that journey with me today, and we are first going to start off with my monthly budget breakdown. I started to do my paycheck budget, but I cannot do my paycheck budget without doing my monthly budget breakdown. So I had to pause on that, print out my monthly budget breakdown sheet, which is for free in my Ko-fi shop, you guys. My Ko-fi shop is linked in the description box below. Also, I have my bills tracker, and I have this in my Ko-fi shop as well for free. So go ahead and check that out. I have monthly budget sheets, paycheck budget sheets, savings challenges, all on my Ko-fi shop, y'all. Alright, so I was about to start, and then I was like, hold up, let me record this. So I am budgeting $1,000 for my mortgage. This is a little bit more than what I need, but I like to over budget so that whatever extra money I could actually put that towards my mortgage principal payment as well. So if you did not see my last video, me and my boyfriend are going through a breakup, so I'm single now, and he is giving me less money than what he should be. Not by my choice, by his choice, and there's no way that I can make him pay me what I feel like he owes. Also, because he is trying to look for his own place, he feels like it's only right so that he could save the money to move out. So my mortgage, I do round it up. I think it's about $1,297. I round it up to $1,300. So $1,300. He gives me $600, which means I only need $700 to put towards my mortgage payment. So I'm budgeting an extra $300, and that'll go towards my mortgage principal payment. Alright, so I need to split this up between the 4 weeks for the month of June. So 1,000 divided by 4 gives me $250. So each week $250 would be coming from each paycheck, and that would give me a total of $1,000. Alright, my phone bill is $80, y'all. My handwriting is horrible right now. My phone bill is $80, so that means each week $20 would be coming out of my paycheck, and that would give me a total of $80. My car insurance is $106.88. I usually round to 108, so we're going to do 108 divided by 4 equals 27. So that's an even, well, 27 makes an even 108. So I just over budget, and then whatever's left just stays in my bills accounts as a buffer. My electric bill, so that's where this comes in. Since June already passed, I already know what my electric bill for June is, which is $87.78. Actually, you know what? June's budget goes towards July's bills because I am 1 month ahead. So actually for my electric, it's $97.18. So I'm around up to 98. I'm gonna put 97.18. So usually I would split my utilities in half with my boyfriend, but since we're no longer together and he does not want to pay the amount that he owes, I have to pay it by myself. So I'm paying the full amount, 98 divided by 4, which is $24.50. So we are just going to do let's do 24. So 98 subtract 48 equals 50. So then these last 2 weeks would be 25 and 25. So that should give me 24 plus 24 plus 25, and 25 equals 98. All right. My water bill is, I did not write that down, but I believe it's $42. So I'm just going to do 42. 42 for my water and 60 for my sewer. So water, 42 divided by 4 gives me $10.50 a week. So we'll do 10, 10, and 11, which gives me 42. And then for sewer, we'll do 20, 40, 60, 50, 50. Okay, we'll do 15 each week. 15 each week gives me 60. For my gas bill is $39. It's 39. I'm around it to 40. So 10, 20, 30, 40. We'll do $10 each week. All right. My gym bill is $10. So, okay. My gym bill is $10. So I am going to budget $10 for the 3rd week of June's paycheck. All right, Netflix is 19, so I'm going to do $9 for the 1st week, $5 for the 2nd and 3rd, and then 0 for the 4th. So that will just give me $19. My Canva bill is 14, so I'm going to budget $4 for the 1st week and $5 for the 2nd and 3rd, and that'll give me 14. Internet, we are going to do, well, internet is 50. We'll do 10, 20, 30, and then $20 will be 50. Acorns is $6, so I'm just going to do $6 for the last week. And then for takeout, groceries, miscellaneous, all that, I'm not going to budget for that because the month already passed, so there's no need for me to budget. Unless I do like my expense tracking to see how much I spent for the month in takeout and groceries and also in gas, and then I could see what I have left over to put towards my mortgage principal. That's what I usually do. Whatever I have left over from my weekly spend wallets, I put towards my mortgage principal payments. But I did do a lot of spending in June because I did travel to New York to see my daughter graduate, and I just spent a lot of money. Takeout, their cost of living for everything is just high. The fast food is high. I got a parking ticket. I got parking fees. Like if you just want to go to the department store, you got to pay to park like $6 every time. If you want to go to the mall, you got to pay to park. Everything is high. So yeah, I'm just going to put this money towards debt, towards my credit card, because that's what I did. I swiped. All right, so I'll just be happy with that extra $300 that's going towards my mortgage principal payment for the month of June. So that should be it. Everything is budgeted for the month. So now I have to do my weekly paycheck budget to find out what exactly I have to put towards principal, sinking funds, and savings challenges. All right, so let me see. I'm doing it on paper because I ran out of cardstock. I like printing on cardstock because I like how it feels. But yeah, I'm just going to do it on paper for now because I just want to get it done and over with, and I don't want to have to wait to go to the store. I just need to look at this just to see, make sure I'm writing everything down correctly. Okay, so I have mortgage is getting, see, I put $275, but that was before I did this, so I'm actually doing $250. This is exactly why I have to do my monthly budget breakdown before I do my paycheck budget, because I just be putting numbers down. So we are actually doing $250. Phone is getting $20. Car insurance is $27. Electric is getting $24. Gas is getting $10. Water is getting $10. Let me make sure I did it. Water, sewer is getting $15. Internet is getting $10. Awesome. So we're gonna total those numbers up. I hope my camera is not blurry because I've been feeling like it's blurry lately. Ever since I got that one comment saying that my video will be blurry. All right, so 250 plus 20, 27, 24, 10, 10, 15, 10 equals 366. Let me make sure I totaled that out right. Okay, so remaining $744 minus 366, we have 378. All right, so now this would be, so that's bills, this is variable, so we have gym. Let me just write down exactly what I'm stuffing for week 1. So we are stuffing, we're not stuffing gym. We're not stuffing gems, so we are stuffing Netflix, Canva, Netflix and Canva. Why did I put equals? Netflix is getting 9, Canva is getting 4, and I actually do need to budget my weekly spend wallet just to see what I have left after doing those. So take out groceries, miscellaneous and gas. Alright, so takeout would have been 55, groceries would have been 75, miscellaneous would have been 32, and gas would have been 50. Alright, so we're going to total these numbers up. $225. Okay, so remaining I have 153, which means for debt slash savings, my principal payment, we are doing 50, so subtract 50 leaves me with 103. So what do I want to do? 103 for savings challenges and sinking funds. Right now, I need to catch up on my sinking funds. I don't know what's important in those envelopes because I have not been stuffing, but I also have not been taking money out either. So I don't know where my sinking funds stand right now. I actually kind of thought about just emptying everything out, like mainly just like me, yeah, I probably don't have no reason to empty out the kids' envelopes, but probably just mine, now that I think about it. I do need to empty out my home envelope because I brought a grill and a power washer, so I was going to take the money from home. What else did I purchase? I think that's it. Most of the money from the New York trip, I was going to take that from my income tax money because I still haven't done my budget for that. But I did transfer money from my bills account that would have been coming from my income tax money. So $1,000 for Christmas and $500 for my oldest daughter's birthday, and then the rest of the money I still need to budget out. I know when I paid for the hotel to stay in New York, I said that it was going to come from the income tax, and then gas and all that stuff. So I still got to figure it out. All right, so $103. I'm trying to figure out what savings challenges am I doing. So I'm doing my 2025 savings challenge. I'm just going to write out the savings challenges. 2025 challenge, and that is my Christmas savings challenge. We can do $10 in there for now. And then I also have this savings challenge that I started I might have to skip this one. Yeah, we're gonna skip that one just for this week because this is only for paycheck number 1. So we'll do that challenge, and we'll do my roll and save challenge, which I'll do $30 for that. So that's $40 for the savings challenges. So subtract 40 leaves me $63. So sinking funds, $63. All right, so this number should total up to 153. So we have 50 plus 10, 30, and 63. Yes, 153. So total equals 150, 153, and then remaining is 0. So that is my zero-based budget, you guys. I think I'm gonna start doing this like this for now on, because usually I would just put savings challenge and then have these numbers totaled and put 40 right here. But I think separating them will make it just easier when I do my paycheck denominations. So yeah, I like it like that. All right, so now all this money is already in my bills account. All of this is the money that I need to take out, and really I don't need to take out the principal payment. That could stay in there. I just need to take out these 63 plus the 30 and the 10. So $103 is what, yeah, whatever. So $103 for alright, so yeah, my handwriting, I think it's this pen. Alright, so $103 is what I'm keeping from this check to go towards savings. All right, next, paycheck number 2. So we have bills, and we have mortgage, which is getting $250, phone, which is getting $20, car insurance, which is getting $27, electric, which is getting $24, electric, water, sewer, gas, and internet. Now, because my boyfriend is not paying his part, he really hasn't asked me for the internet money, so I guess he kind of feels like we're even, and he's not going to ask me for it. So he hasn't asked me for it yet, but I'm still going to save just in case he decides to be petty and ask me for it. But water is getting 10, sewer is 15, gas is 10, internet is 10. All right, total. My total would be $366. And then remaining oops, what am I doing? Remaining is $894 minus 366 equals 528. 528. All right, so now we have the variables. And for week 2, oh, you know what? Okay, I was looking at week 1 when I was writing my numbers down, but luckily they are still the same as week 1. Week 2 is the same as week 1. All right, so now week 2, for my variable expenses, we are not stuffing gym. Netflix is getting 5. Netflix is getting 5. Canva is getting 5. Acorns isn't getting anything. Okay, so then I can do takeouts, groceries, gas, and miscellaneous. Takeout always gets 55, groceries gets 75, gas gets 50, miscellaneous gets 32. Usually I don't stuff gas every week, but because I haven't been keeping up and I feel like I've been putting more gas in my car than usual, I'm just giving it 50 every week. And if I don't need it, then that'll just be extra money in my account. All right, so total equals 5 plus 5, 55, 75, 50, 32, 222, and then remaining equals 528 minus 222 equals 306. 306. I love to see a high number. That means I could put more towards savings. So debt and savings. All right, the mortgage principal is getting 50. So subtract 50 to 56, and we are going to scratch a number from here, and I'm going to put S and C scratch off. So I got this last year from S&C Budget Creations, and I'm just now getting around to using it. So it was a free digital download for Juneteenth, and I just printed it out and I put the scratch off stickers over top. So now I'm finally getting around to scratching the numbers off. So these numbers that are already scratched off, I did that in the month of May. I don't think I posted the videos because I was recording but didn't get around to editing and uploading. So maybe I'll still post those videos, like my budgeting videos where I scratch these numbers off. I don't know. But let's scratch one. I want to do a random one right here. Ooh, 59 was not, I can't say I wasn't expecting it, but I wasn't expecting it because these are high numbers because this is supposed to save $863. I don't think I realized that when I printed it off. I think they had two options, the lower denominations and higher ones, and I just picked this one because I wasn't paying attention. All right. So we will just do one for now, 59. So let's subtract 59, leaves me with 197. Okay, then we're going to do the roll and save. I'm want to do roll and save and the 2025. So that's for my Christmas. So let's say $30 for that. So subtract 30. The roll and save, we'll do 30 for that. And we have $137 left, which will go towards sinking funds. $137. All right, so these numbers should total up to $306. So let's see. 50 plus 59, 30, 30, and 137. 306. Awesome. So remaining, we have 0. So that is my zero-based budget. So that means 137 plus 30 plus 30 plus 59, 256. Yeah. So from this paycheck, I need $256 that I could put towards my cash envelopes. Awesome. Moving on to the next. All right. Let me take a sip of my coffee. All right, so same thing. We are doing bills. Oh my gosh, so with my nose. Okay, so we have mortgage. Mortgage is getting $250. Phone is getting $20. Car insurance is getting $27. Electric, water, sewer, gas, internet. All right, so electric, we are in week 3, so now electric is getting 25, water is getting 11, sewer is getting 15, gas is getting 10, and internet is getting 10. Awesome. So total equals 250 plus 20, 27, 25, 11, 15, 10, and 10. 368. 368. So remaining equals, so we have 919 minus 368, 551. Okay, so my variables, we are stuffing Gem this week. Gem is getting 10. Netflix is getting 5. Canva is getting 5. That's it for the subscriptions. And then my weekly spend wallet, we have takeout, groceries. I know one thing, I did not spend, I don't think I spent any money on groceries, just mainly takeout and probably like snacks here and there. Gas, I don't think I'm a budget for gas this week. Will I? Yes, matter of fact, yeah, I will. Miscellaneous. All right, so take out 55 as usual, groceries 75 as usual, gas 50, and miscellaneous 32. So total and remaining. All right, so we have 10 plus 55, 75, 50, and 32. 232. 232. So 551 minus 232 equals 319. 319. So debt and savings. Principal is getting 50. We are going to do the roll and save. Oh, let's do 20, 25 and put 20. And then we'll do roll and save. When I do my roll and save, I like to at least put 30. So we'll do 30. Oops. 319 minus 50 minus 20 equals, and then minus 30. All right, and then we'll scratch off another number. I don't know why I put that quarter back. We'll scratch off another number for week 3. And let's go right here. Oh, 71. Oof. Okay, 71. Okay. So S and C scratch off. 71 minus 71. All right, so we have $148 to put towards sinking funds, which is awesome. So sinking funds, oops, I put singing. I thought I put singing funds. All right. Sinking funds, 148. So once we total these numbers up, it should equal 319. So 50, 20, 30, 71, 148, 319. Remaining 0. So that means 20, 30, 71, 148, 269, I need 269 for my cash envelopes. All right, one more, you guys. Last one. Let me check my phone. I think I've got a text. All right, now last one, you guys. So we have mortgage. All right, let's do bills. Mortgage. Mortgage gets 250. Phone gets 80. Car insurance gets 27. And then we have electric, water, sewer, gas, internet. Okay. Electric, we are on week 4, so I've been looking at this the whole time, you guys. We are on week 4, and I'm just writing down everything that is on here. So electric 25, water 11, sewer 15, gas 10, internet 20. Okay. Oops. Total and remaining. Okay, so let's total it up. Oops, this is not supposed to be 80. This is 20. 250 plus 20, 27, 25. 378. 981 minus 378, 603. All right, variables. So we are doing week 4. Gym is already fully stuffed. Netflix is fully stuffed. Canva is fully stuffed. So we only need Acorns, which is $6. Awesome. So now we just doing my weekly spend wallet, which is takeout. Takeout always gets takeout always gets 55. Groceries gets 75. Gas is going to get 50. Like I said, I was doing a lot of driving. I went to New York. I got gas. Actually, I got gas before I left. I got gas while I was there. When I got there, which I only paid $20 for that. And then on the way back, I got gas, which was like 40. And then I recently got gas again. So yeah, it makes sense for me to budget gas every week, I guess. 50. I don't think I need the whole 50 though for the gas, because like I said, the one time was only 20, and then the last couple of times that I got gas, it was only like 40 something. So the extra money will be in my buffer, or it'll go towards my credit cards, like if I overspent in any area. So that's the good thing about just adding the extra money to my bills account, because when I'm swiping my card and I'm not actually expense tracking, it just helps make up for whatever I'm not actually seeing coming out, if that makes sense. So 32 for miscellaneous. So total equals 6 plus 55 plus 75, 50, and 32. 6, well, okay, let's see it. Let's try that again. 6 plus 55 plus 75 plus 50 plus 32. 218. So remaining 603 minus 218 gives me 385. All right, so now we have debt slash savings. My principal is going to get 50. That's the mortgage principal. And then my 2025 Christmas savings challenge, I'm going to give that 30. And then we'll do the roll and save. We'll do 30 for that. And let's do, all right, let's get this scratch off going. And I put the quarter back again. Okay, let's do this bottom one right here. 34. Okay, sounds good to me. All right, $34. I'll rip the page. Okay, S and C, scratch off. Oh goodness. $34, awesome. And what else? I think that is it. So we are going to, oh, hold on. That's not it. So we had $385. We are subtracting minus 50, minus 60, minus 34. Gives me 241. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put that whole 241 into my sinking funds. All right, so total equals, we should get 385. So 50 plus 60 plus 34 plus 241, 385. Awesome. Remaining. Oh, I cannot spell. $0 remaining. So now we have 60 plus 34 plus 241 equals 335. 335 needed for cash envelopes. All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. So I am just going to go ahead and figure out which denominations that I need for each one. I think I'm just going to go ahead and rip out a page so that it'll make it easier for me. So we're going to rip this page out and we're going to write down, just this bottom portion is what I need for my cash envelopes. So I'm doing my 2025 challenge. We're doing the roll and save, and we're doing we didn't do the S&C scratch off for the first week, but we're doing it for the rest of the week. So S&C scratch off, and then sinking funds. All right. Okay, so across the top, I will write my denominations, which is 100, 50, 20, 10, 5, and 1. So for my 2025, the first week I'll get 10. Second week is getting 30. So that is 40. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. $90 for the 2025. So that means I need 150 and 2 20s, which gives me 90. And I'm gonna write $90 right here. All right, so for the roll and save, we have 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30. So 120 for the roll and save. So 120, but the roll and save we usually use ones, right? How are we gonna do that? $120 in ones. Okay, we'll do 30 ones, right? And then we'll do 25s. No, that ain't right. 20 times 5, that's 100. 18 times 5. Okay, we need 18. 18 fives. We probably could even do some 10s. No, we'll just leave it like that for now. And then the S&C scratch off. So we have week 2, we have 59 plus 71 plus 34, 164. So we could do 100, a 50, a 10, so that's 60, and then 4 ones. Awesome. And then sinking funds is 63, 137, 148, and 241. 589. Woo. All right, y'all. Hope my camera doesn't move. But for sinking funds, we have 589, and I think I'm gonna do mainly 20s and some 50s. So let's do if I do 4 50s, that'll be 200. So 4 50s. Let's do a $100 bill. So that's 300. 10 20s. So 200, 300, 500. Let's do 10 cents. Hold on, wait. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and then I just need 89. $50, 60, 70, 50, 60, 70, 80. So we'll do 3 10s and 9 ones, I guess. Let me make sure I did that right. So we need 589. So this is 300. That's 500. 500 plus 30 plus 50 equals plus 9. Okay, 589. Awesome. All right. I feel like, because I don't want to do too many 5s, so I want to take some of these 5s away and put it towards 10. So let's do that's 90. So let's do 4 10s, which will be 40 minus 40. And then we'll do 10 5s. All right. So 40, 50, That's 90 plus 30 is 120. Awesome. So now we need to add it up down here. So we have two $100 bills, which equals 200. We have 4, 5, 6 50s, which equals 1, 2, 300. 12 20s, 240. 7, 8, 9. 9 10s, which is 90. We have 25s, which is, what is that, 100? 100, and then we have 43 ones. All right, so let me add this up real quick, and then we'll know if we did this right on this side. So I needed 103 plus 256 plus 269 plus 335. 335 equals, so we needed 963 if I'm adding these numbers correctly. So let's see if this totals up to 963. So we have 200 plus 300 plus 240 plus 90 plus 100 plus 43. Ooh, 973. All right, so 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I found it, y'all. So I put 9, it's supposed to be 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I put 9. So this is supposed to be 80. Bam. Simple. Simple. 200 plus 300 plus 240 plus 80 plus 100 plus 43 equals, okay, yes, 963. So we are correct. 200s, 3, whatever. All right, so now, what time is it? I thought I was gonna make it to the bank. I guess not. It's already 12:25. All right, but anyways, this money that needs to go back to the bank, since I already put the money into my bills account, I will take this money from the bills and put it towards my sinking funds. So what I'm going to do is take out the denominations that I need, and it'll save me a trip to the bank. So I need 200s, I need 6 50s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 12 20s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 8 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 25s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh, exactly 25s. And I need 43 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So I have 34 ones. 43 minus 34. I need 9 more ones, y'all. All right, and I'm pretty sure I can find that. Let me check here first, which is my utilities, which I doubt it because I did condense. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So we're going to take 10 We want to put 1 down, and we should have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3. Awesome. $43 in ones. This money is going back to the bank. This goes back in here. Let's make sure we still have, I should have, I think 465. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 50, 65. Yes, 465. Awesome. All right. I'm just going to stick this back in here. Actually, I'll put it in here. Okay, so now I have my money from June that is supposed to go towards savings challenges and sinking funds, and what else? Savings challenges, sinking funds, and I think that's it. Yeah. So I left the money for the mortgage principal payment in the bank, so I could just add that number up and transfer it over to my payments. So let's see how much. I think I did 50 for each week. So 50, 50, 50, and 50. So $200 will go towards my mortgage principal payment for the month of June, plus the extra $300 that I budgeted. So $500 towards my mortgage principal payment, which is awesome. All right, $500 towards my mortgage principal payment. All right, and I never transferred the money from May's mortgage principal payment, so I got a good amount going towards my mortgage principal payment, you guys. That is it. That is it for the video. We are going to stuff this in a later video because this one is already long enough. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Oh, I didn't acknowledge the nails, y'all. I ordered these nails off of Shein or Shein. I used to call it Shein, but somebody corrected me like, no girl, it's Shein. So I've heard it being said both ways, but I just stuck with Shein. But this person was like, no, it's Shein. So now I'll try to say Shein. But yeah, I purchased these nails off of Shein. It is the 4th of July weekend, so I said, why not? I actually was supposed to wear these to my daughter's graduation last week, but they came late, so I said, why not pop these on? It was actually supposed to be like zebra prints, but you guys know how it is when you use press-on nails. Like, not all the designs on the nails fit yours, so then every time I get nails that has designs on it, they don't fit my fingers, so I couldn't use the ones that I actually wanted to, but I did get 2 little designs out of here. I don't know, they cute. They a little longer than I like. I don't like long nails because I feel like they make my fingers look longer. But yeah, that's just for this weekend, you guys. I do not usually have my nails done, but I just wanted to point that out. All right, so that is it for the video. I hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.